Hi everybody, it's lovely to see you all on this live reverb session. I'm going to give it a few minutes just to let people tune in while I scratch my nose. Oh. Anyway, today's video is called From Awkward to Awesome, or Too Awesome from Awkward. I don't know which way I put it round, but it's all about looking for the amazing, incredible, amazing awesomeness in yourself when you feel awkward and stupid and full of mistakes. My wife has this plaque. It's a plaque she has on her wall next to her mirror in her office, and it says, "May all your weeds be wildflowers." Isn't that nice? May all your weeds be wildflowers. That's a cute idea, and the idea behind it is all the rubbish in your life that you normally pluck up and get rid of or cast aside or go, that's no good. If you let it blossom and become whole, it can be something really beautiful. Even our mistakes can be amazing if we give them over to God. I've got here flowers. Aren't they nice? I'm not going to smell them because that'd be weird. But my wife and I went for a bit of an experiment. In fact, we're still going through the experiment where we go, let's not mow our lawn and just see what grows. And so this is what's grown. These are all wildflowers from our gardens that would normally be weeds. These are things that people would actually throw away. There's daisies, there's buttercups, there's purple clover. I don't know what this little dude is, but he's cool. And this sort of viney thing. But these are really beautiful. And these are technically weeds. But you put them together and you let them flourish and you give them a life. And look at them, they're just awesome. Let your weeds be wildflowers. And it's so easy for us to write off things about ourselves that we don't think are any good, or we dwell on the mistakes and we want to pluck them out of our lives and we don't let them become a beautiful part of who we are. I'm going to push this a little bit further, and this will be really special if you're a Tolkien fan and really weird if you're not. J.R. Tolkien is a guy that wrote Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, epic books, epic films, but he also wrote this book, The Silmarillion. And there's a lot of different stories in here, looking for these crazy jewels, and it also includes the story of the creation of Middle-earth, how the whole of Tolkien's world was created. And I'm going to read to you a few bits of this book. If you are a Tolkien nerd, like me and my wife, this is a first edition, fourth impression British Silmarillion from 1977. We also have a first edition American version right there. This is the American one. I think this one's actually quite cool. I like the cover on that. That one's really epic. It's a little bit later because it's American and Britain got there first. And I have a secret book that for you total Tolkien nerds, I'm going to show you right at the end. So don't tune off. Right at the end, I'll show you this awesome book as well. But for now, I'm going to read you a little bit of what's called the Music of the Ainur from the introduction to the Silmarillion. If you're not a Tolkien fan, it's just going to be a little bit weird. Sorry about that. But, deal with it. It'll be a few minutes and we'll see if I can unwrap this weeds to wildflowers, awkward to awesome kind of idea. So here we go. The music of the Ainur. There was Uru, the One, who in Arda is called Ilúvatar. Now, quick history. Ilúvatar is the god figure. Uru, Ilúvatar, is God. He's the creator in Tolkien's world. He made the Ainur, the Holy Ones, and they were the offspring of his fort, and they were with him before aught else was made, like angels. He spoke to them, propounding to them the themes of music. This is going to be really important. And they all sang before him, and he was glad. Isn't that nice? Skipping a bit ahead. It came to pass that Ilúvatar called together all the Ainur and declared to them a mighty theme, unfolding to them all things greater and more wonderful than he had yet revealed. And the glory of its beginning and the splendour of its end amazed the Ainur, and they bowed before Ilúvatar and were silent. Of the theme I declared to you, this is Iluvatar speaking, I will now that ye make in harmony together a great music. And this is a trick. Iluvatar created the world, created Middle-earth in Tolkien's world through singing, through music. And he sings and the Ainur sings, he gives the theme to them to sing, and as he sings, everything is made. He creates using music. Now, flicking on ahead a bit, says this. But now Iluvatar sat and hearkened. For a great while it seemed good to him, for in the music there were no flaws, the world was perfect. But as the theme progressed, it came into the heart of Melkor. Now Melkor is dodgy. Melkor is one of the Ainur. He's one of the angels. He's basically the devil. He's a devil figure. He's a Satan figure. So it came into the heart of Melkor, the Satan dude, to interweave matters of his own imagining. So what Melkor did is he started weaving his own music into the music that Iluvatar had made. And some of this he wove into his music, and straight away discord arose around him. And many that sang nigh him grew despondent, and their thought was disturbed, and their music faltered. He basically ruined the song. He was, Iluvatar, let's just grab my guitar, let's do this. Drop it. Iluvatar had nice, I'm sure tune that thing's going on, and what Melkor did is, I'm just going to throw this in. I just threw in dodgy notes and dodgy lines and ruined the music. Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it. There we go. So what's happened is Iluvatar has been creating the world through music, and Melkor, who's an idiot, decided to ruin it by adding notes that don't fit, trying to break creation. Now, a bit ahead, this is what happens. Then Iluvatar spoke. He said, mighty are the Ainur, and mightiest among them is Melkor. But that he may know, and all the Ainur, that I am Iluvatar. That those things that ye have sung, I will show them forth, that ye may see what ye have done. I love the ye's. And thou, Melkor, shalt see that no theme can be played that hath not its uttermost source in me. Nor can any alter the music in my despite. And what happens here is you find out that even the rubbish music that Melkor made to spoil Iluvatar's song, Iluvatar was able to take that music, the rubbish music, and weave it into something even more beautiful. And so the original weave of Iluvatar was great. Melkor came in and hit it with his rubbish weaves, but Iluvatar took that and sort of dovetailed it in, sewed it together, and made something even more beautiful. Even the rubbishest things, God can make epic. And he loves doing that. Over and over again in the Bible, you see God doing extraordinary things with ordinary people. You see God doing incredible things with very, very messed up ideas. Not his, but ours. You see God taking really rubbishy things and making them something really special. Takes people like me and does things with us. And so please don't write yourself off because you make mistakes, or you don't get everything right, or you don't get everything perfect. God will take anything that you give him and make something beautiful out of it. He'll take any music that you weave, he'll take anything that you are and make something incredible out of it. I want to challenge you today, don't just assume that you're not good enough to be used by him in something beautiful, because God weaves everything, and all your weeds can be wildflowers. All of your weeds can be wildflowers. You want to know how you make awesome out of awkward, epic out of ordinary? You give it to God. You give it to God, and that's how it works. Now, I promised you right at the end, if you're a Tolkien nerd, I would show you the last special book. And what I've got here is one of the rarest Tolkien books that you can get. I actually bought this for my wife about 13 years ago as a gift, as a first major gift I ever bought. It was quite expensive. It took a long time to track it down. This is a first edition, first impression, first one off the press from 1967, I think. 1962. This is The Adventures of Tom Bombadil. This is Tolkien. If you know Lord of the Rings, the book, Tom Bombadil is the best character who never made it into the films. This is his story. This is a story of Tom Bombadil. It's illustrated. Look at this. Look at that. Has all the original poems. Goldberry, his wife, is in here too, and this is an incredibly rare book. So this is a first edition, first impression, 1962. The Adventures of Tom Bombadil, one of the rarest Tolkien books you can buy. Got it in a very careful protective sleeve. But for you Tolkien nerds, I just thought that might be quite cool to see. Anyway, I hope you have an absolutely brilliant week. And may all your weeds be wildflowers. Trust in God, give everything you are to him, and he'll make something beautiful out of it. And trust that even the worst things in this world, even the things that the devil tries to weave in, God can still use those things to do incredible, beautiful things. So thanks so much, folks. Have an amazing week. God bless, and we'll see you soon. Bye.